What is up, YouTube? This is Black Bigot, and I am with my guest, The Walking Journey. Please subscribe. We are currently in a location known to you guys. We are in Huntsville, Texas, not to be confused with Huntsville, Alabama. And today we are going to be doing a video at the Texas Prison Museum. Got some cool stuff in here, kids, so let's go check it out and see what we can find in here.
Oh, that's not gonna be
So anyways, this rail car was used to transport bricks at the prison brick plant at the Harlem Jester unit. The brick plant was closed in 1979. So this is a rail car. That's kind of cool, right?
We're locked into the prison.
Okay, guys, we have it's a wooden carving, and it's asking you how many animal faces do you see. And guys, you know, please do not touch, okay? Guys, don't touch this. Don't touch that. Okay, we got some furniture here that was made by the local prisoners at the prison here in Huntsville, Texas. If you can see this in person, the craftsmanship is immaculate. It just reminds you of what a shame that some of the talents that some of these guys have, I mean, is unreal. And they wasted their lives being locked away in prison. And they're making, like, look at this. This is amazing. I mean, come on. You're sitting in prison and you're making this. I mean, talk about sad. I mean, you got some of the finest craftsmanship I've ever seen in my life. And these guys are just sitting in prison, rotting away.
It's amazing how people just throw their lives away with a bad decision.
Just one bad decision, you're doing drugs, and you know, and it takes prison a lot of times.
In their mind? That's the question of the day.
Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so we got a picture. These are ladies currently doing time, and they're dog trainers. So, you know, they have a program at the prison where they show them possible job skill that they can use on the outside. Now, you guys tell me this straight up. You tell me not one of these broads, you tell me which one would not sleep with me. I mean, they all want it, right? Well, except maybe that one. Other than that, the rest of them, yeah, they want this. They want this. You better believe it. Okay, this is a display case for prison guards that were murdered in the line of duty working at the prison here in Huntsville, Texas. If you look at that lady right there, Minnie Houston, she was stabbed at the Ellis unit on June 3rd, 1985. The guy that killed her was sentenced to death. Guys, the starting pay for a prison guard out here is $3,000 a month. In my opinion, there's a lot better things you can do to make a living that doesn't require such a dangerous job such as this. They are woefully underpaid, in my personal opinion. And you got a lot of women here that were murdered. I mean, you know, you do the best you know how to do in your life in terms of making a living. It's just very, very dangerous job, and they are woefully underpaid, just my personal opinion. And that is a gun. Eroy Brown wrestled his pistol away from Warden Palace Pack and shot farmer manager Billy Moore to death before drowning. That is crazy. Yeah, very dangerous, guys. Be careful. Careful out there. So this is the infamous old Sparky. This is the former electric chair at the prison here in Huntsville, Texas, that they used to carry out executions. I don't know what year that they retired this chair, but most executions occur in this country via lethal injection. Many men have lost their lives sitting in this very chair right here. Some of these men are right here. This one in particular, check this guy out. Joe D. Sneed quietly proclaimed his innocence, went to the death in the electric chair at Huntsville State Prison for the criminal assault of a Dallas white woman. So this guy didn't kill anybody. He reportedly raped a white woman and he was put to death. And he claimed he was innocent. So they did used to execute people for crimes that did not involve murder up until the 60s. Okay, we got some guns here that were used in the prison for protection from the guards. Check out that submachine gun. That is awesome. I'm not a big fan of guns, but I think that gun is awesome. myself. This is a gas gun that is used to shoot tear gas. It's an old style gun. We use something newer now. You got an AR-15 rifle. Leftards would call it an assault rifle. It's just a rifle. That's all it is. We got several revolvers right here. And we got a double barrel shotgun right here. It's awesome. Okay, we got an interesting display case right here. We got an assorted variety of handcuffs that they use to chain up prisoners. A lot of different styles of handcuffs. You got the old proverbial ball and chain right here. A lot of you guys have a wife that you feel that you're attached to this. But check this out. So Texas used to, they used to whip their prisoners. So that is a strap they would use to beat prisoners if they got out of line, which I am in full support of. Yeah, you mess around, you get that strap, kids, all right? All right, this is corporal punishment bigot. And I guess that's what they used to do. It's hell in a Texas pen. Yeah. Cuss fire to your heart, boys. That's kind of awesome. I like that. I like corporal punishment. Yes, I love it.
Yeah, you like it because they're not doing it to you, right?
Yeah, I'm a law-abiding citizen, my friend. Okay, so that is a Carol Faye Tucker post time. You guys may not remember her. She was a woman that was executed in Texas. She was guilty of a murder and robbery, and I remember this story. She had killed 2 people, and I believe it was in the Fort Worth area, with a pickaxe. And I remember in an interview, she said that every time she swung the pickaxe, that she said she had an orgasm each time the pickaxe hit the bodies. There was a loud protest simply because she was a woman, and everyone was like, spare her life, spare her life. She was a sick, sadistic, mentally deranged murderer. Okay, Judge Bigot feels that she got what she deserved. She murdered 2 people. Nobody thinks about the victims. Everyone's thinking about that woman right there with the pearly white smile. At the end of the day, you're a cold-blooded killer, and you got what you deserved. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, so this display pretty much shows some of the comforts of life that are afforded to you, quote unquote, when you're in prison. You got you're able to buy a radio. And of course, all radios and TVs in prison, they're all made out of clear plastic. That way you can't hide any contraband when the guards go in to search your cell. You got a fan right there. Several different letters that people have written to these guys as they've been locked up. You got those coupons right there, which were used in lieu of money. And then you got cutlery, hot water heater, stuff like that. Try to make your stay in prison as comfortable as possible, even though, your number one job is to never go to prison to begin with, so you don't have to deal with this kind of lifestyle.
Lift weights.
Gotta lift those weights, kids. Gotta lift those weights. Okay, we got some items here that were made by the prisoners sitting in prison. If you check that out, that's a prison-made Monopoly game. I mean, that's pretty cool. You got a homemade chess set. It was crafted out of soap. That is amazing. Can you believe that, dude? Check out that Fabergé painted egg right there.
That's really nice.
Got some homemade dominoes. Yeah, my personal opinion, only losers play dominoes. It's not a game of skill. Come on, get out of here. But check out this boat right here. This is a model of a clipper ship. Was made by a death row inmate. Doesn't say who the inmate was. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Some guy in death row, he has nothing better to do. It's made out of matchsticks or something. And then you got a religious soap carving right there. Some toilet paper art. Some guy made a purse. I mean,
why would you make a purse?
Because maybe it was made by a woman.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. What, you can't make a purse because you're a guy? What's wrong with you? It's 2019, man. Step your game up.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, everyone's inclusive. Good, Jesus Lord. Got this guy right here. Can't even make a purse if you're a man. You can do a lot of things when you're a man. You can even have a period, according to Local scumbags. Very good, guys. Very good. That was amazing. So we got some famous people that have done time in the correctional system here in Huntsville, Texas. That's Clyde Burrow, of course, famous murderer of Bonnie and Clyde fame. We got Chief Santanta. Wasn't this like the last guy that fought against the American military, the last Indian guy? Yeah, he's dead. He's buried. He was buried in the cemetery here in Huntsville, but they moved him to Oklahoma, I believe. This chick is hot. Look at that. That's Candy Bar. I know her name. I guess what she did porn or like she did like burlesque
Everything,
stuff. Yeah,
striptease,
that's
porn.
cute. Yeah, look at that, man. That is.
This private striptease for famous.
People claim that she knows who killed JFK. Bob Hayes, he was a famous athlete. He did a little bit of time here. Henry Lee Lucas. That scumbag. He did time here. David Crosby, I didn't remember. I forgot that he did time here.
Was a world-class athlete who won 2 gold medals.
That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy.
See, look, even famous athletes have landed in prison.
Yeah, I just said that. Oh, and don't forget Annie L. Williams. She was arrested. She killed her 2 kids and butchered their bodies and hid them in a freezer. She was actually sentenced to 25 to life, but she was paroled and became a pillar of her community. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. So we got some amazing things right here. So this inmate right here, he made a wooden propeller. I guess he was so insane that he attempted to construct a small airplane to escape. I mean, that's insane. That's just mental illness right there. And we got another guy. He made a fake gun out of cardboard to bluff his way to the front gate. This is just insane. Some guy made a shovel. That isn't like, and then we got replica pistols that they used to try to escape, and then of course you have the old grappling hook and bed sheet to get over the wall. That is amazing. These guys are insane. And here we got some homemade weapons that these inmates have made or used or smuggled. You got a 380 pistol. I don't know how that was smuggled to the prison. You got a gavel with a knife coming out of it. That's pretty cool.
Cocaine.
Some inmate made shoes with hollowed out heels to smuggle or hide stuff in there. And then we got a wide assortment of shanks and knives. We got a homemade slingshot. And check out that. That's like a knife, but like a bare knuckle knife thing. Put that between your fingers. We got some homemade maces right here. That is really amazing. Oh, and then check out these nunchucks. It's amazing what you come up with when you're just sitting in your cell all day doing nothing. Just making weapons, man. Just making weapons and coming up with cool stuff.
But you know what? Lamont, it's easy to to say, well, they did this and that, but maybe if we were in their shoes, we would try to do the same thing, because 15 years is a long time.
But the thing is, if we were, but we're not. We're not in their shoes. We're not insane. We're productive members of society, damn it.
Dang.
We are not scumbags like these guys right here. Okay, we got some tattoos of some different tattoos of prison gangs that are associated within the Texas prison system. You got Raza United, never heard of them. The Mexican Mafia, yep, I heard of them. You got the Texas Syndicate, Aryan Brotherhood, Aryan Circle, Barrio Azteca, you got the Texas Mafia, and then you got other, Crips and Bloods and stuff like that. Okay, guys, I am in a cell. This is a replica cell of somebody, doing time in the Texas.
Just be honest, we got arrested, man.
We got locked up. So I was overhearing a guy that did time in prison. He told me that one of his buddies was in a fight over a radio, and his buddy got killed. And another, he was talking about another story about another guy getting into a fight over somebody because he was like when you're a guy and you're in prison, you're going to jerk off, you know what I mean? So they have a respect thing where hey, I go outside, I do my program, and then you go jerk off, and then I come back and we do the same. This guy said he woke up and some guy was just jerking off at the toilet, and they got into a fist fight. This is crazy. I mean, just imagine you're in this damn cell. Imagine if I was locked up with you for 10 years. Oh my God.
Oh man, I can barely stand you right now.
Fucking hey. Get me out of here! That is crazy just to live this kind of life. That is nuts. What the hell's on my, what the hell is that? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Okay, guys, so that was a quick tour of the Texas Prison Museum in Huntsville, Texas. I hope you guys liked the video. There is a lot more stuff to show you guys, but I'm not a big fan of long videos. So anyways, Walking Journey went to go take a dump. So he'll probably be there in about an hour. The link to his channel will be in the description box below if you guys want to check out his channel, check out his videos. Anyways, I'm Black Bigot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, guys. It really helps me out a lot. And I'm Black Bigot, and that's just the way that I see it.